Hey YouTube, back at you again with another video. And today we have a little bit of both. We have a sell video, or our sell video, combining it with our mail day. We have 3 packages today, and obviously with our sell we have Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones for the Game Boy Advance, VGA graded 90+. And that one sold through the global shipping program and is going to Alexander from Canada, and it sold for $349.99, so $350. So thank you, Alexander from Canada, for the buy there. Those are getting pretty expensive now. I think ungraded they're going for about $200 now, or maybe even a bit more. I think there's some listed up for $300 as well, so I think that's a good buy right there. Even if he decides to resell it at some point, it'll just keep going up in price. So there's our sell game right there for $350 again to Alexander from Canada, and we have our 3 packages, so we can just start cutting into them and see what we got. I'm not sure what exactly is here.
As always.
As pretty much always, we buy quite a few packages and then we don't know which ones arrived. Yeah. Alright, our first game is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorer of Skies. And this one here was supposed to be in decently good condition. He never stated mint, but from the pictures and everything, it looked pretty good.
It's a little dirty, but it looks pretty good. It might need a little clean, but
yeah, there's a little bit of scratching on it, but and it is the American version. There we go. And I paid $115 for this one. As y'all know, eBay charges sales tax now. Some of y'all probably been paying the sales tax for longer than us, but yeah, they now charge sales tax. So just consider that when you're buying your games or anything else you're buying. They do charge sales tax now. I don't think it's on everything, but I do believe it's on most items. They charge sales tax, so that one there with sales tax, I think it was $115 or $120. And we'll see about getting it submitted to VGA. I'm not sure. Lately we've submitted so many packages to VGA that we may hold off for a while until all our packages come back. We should have 3 or 4 VGA submissions coming back. Oh, that's our Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color, or just the Game Boy. This one here was supposed to be in pretty good condition. He didn't say mint, but he said no crushing or anything like that. A very minor scratching and stuff. And as y'all know, this game is going up quite a bit. It looks overall pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, the only thing I see is that mark right there.
Okay, yeah.
That right there. That's about it.
Yeah, overall the corners look pretty good. So yeah, this game kind of went up from like $250 or $300 maybe at most at the beginning of the year. And now at the end of the year, it's pushing $600 or more. That one there, that's what I paid for it, $600 plus tax. So it was pretty much $700 with the shipping and everything together. So would have been better to get them at the beginning of the year, but you know, some things just been rising like that. I think the last one after this one, someone listed it for, I want to say is $800. I can't think of the top of my head, or maybe it was $699, $700 or $800, I believe, and it sold like within a few hours. It sold really quick, and it wasn't even like mint. All right, so on to our last package. We have, looks like a GameCube game. I believe this is Super Smash Brothers for the GameCube, and this one was stated as being in mint, so I'm definitely have high hopes for it. I definitely see scratching right away with the camera. Yeah, those are some pretty deep scratches down towards the bottom. Sorry if we're blinding y'all with the flash as always, but yeah, this one's got more scratching than he stated. You can see that right there where this it's basically flashing. You can see the indentations that it has there too. Definitely not mint as stated. And this one here, I believe I paid $200 for it, so it is the best sellers version. I'm not sure. I'll probably keep it regardless. But just kind of disappointing that, you know, someone states something as being mint. It's different if they just list it as brand new. If you list something as brand new and you never state as mint or anything, it's completely different to when somebody lists it and says there's mint and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it or any scratches. So that's a little disappointing. But that's what we got there. We got a little mix of everything. We got our Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. That looks really good, so really happy about that one. And again, I think I paid $650 for it or so, or $600, I can't remember. Our Nintendo DS Pokemon Explorer of Sky. That there looks pretty good too, so happy about that. Our GameCube game, Super Smash Brothers, best seller version. A little disappointed in that one, but I mean, it is what it is. And it's getting rare anyway, so I'll probably just keep it. And our one set, well, I guess we've had several sales that we didn't record again. Apart from that, I think the last video that y'all seen before this one will be the Game Boy sale, I believe, where we sold the Game Boy, the VGA Game Boy, the 80 Plus. It sold for $3,900. Since then, we haven't really recorded anything we sold. We sold a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, new and sealed. That one sold for $200. And we sold The Simpsons for the GameCube. That one sold for $129. It was a player's choice version. I believe that might have been it since then. And that's our next one that we sold there. So, again, it all comes down to if we have time to record these videos. So, until next time, guys, we'll see y'all in the next video.